Hello, I'm Minister Dove, and this is Freedom Wings Ministries Corporation. And tonight we have Genesis chapter 33. Genesis chapter 33 in the King James Version of the Bible. And so let us begin. And Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau came with him 400 men. And he divided the children unto Leah, and unto Rachel, and unto the two to the two handmaids. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. And he passed over before them, and bowed himself to the ground 7 times, until he came near to his brother. 7 times he bowed. What is he bowing? Is he bowing to God? Is he bowing to the children that he has divided up? Let's think about this. What is going on in Jacob's world? What is going on in Jacob's world? He bows 7 times. Until he came near to his brother. So, in bowing, in dividing the children up, and making sure they're being taken care of by women, we see the rewards of his brother uniting, of his brother and him uniting. Number 4, and Esau ran to meet him, and embraced him, and fell on his neck, and kissed him, and they wept. True brother to brother love, as they're united. And they wept, it says, and they wept. Number 5, and he lifted up his eyes, and saw the woman and the children, and said, Who are those with thee? And he said, The children which God has graciously given thy servant. The children which God has graciously given thy servant. Then the handmaidens came near, they and their children, and they bowed themselves, They're bowing in worship to God. They're bowing in worship to God. And, maybe to the brother who's, is united with Jacob. But in the most thoughts that can be foreseen in this chapter, this section, is that they are bowing in pure joy and faith. They're bowing in pure joy and faith as they all come together, within the family of God's love. As they all come together within the family of God's love. Let's see, number 7. And Leah also with her children came near, and bowed themselves, and after came Joseph near, and Rachel, and they bowed themselves. And he said, What meanest thou by all this drove which I meet? And he said, These are to find grace in the sight of my Lord. And Esau said, I have enough, my brother. Keep that thou hast unto thyself. I have enough. So they're bowing in praise to God. And the brother that is united says, My brother, hold on to what you have. God has supplied it for you. I have enough. Hold on to what you have, my brother. Hold on to it. And Jacob said, Nay, I pray thee, if now I have found grace in thy sight, then receive my present at my hand. For therefore I have seen thy face, as though I had seen the face of God, and thou wast pleased with me. Thou wast pleased with me. to take, I pray thee, my blessings, that is brought to thee, because God hath dwelleth graciously with me, and because I have enough. And he urged him, and he took it. And he urged him, and he took it. I have enough. The brother says, I have enough. And Jacob says, the family's love with all these children, and Leah and Rachel, and them caring for these children and the people that I've divided up amongst is just love. He says they bow to God. They bow to God, and they say, thank you for what we have. Thank you for what we have. And the brother says, I have enough. You maintain what you have been given. You maintain what you have been given. And carry on. Let's see number 12. And he said, let us take our journey, and let us go, and I will go before thee. And he said unto him, my Lord knoweth that the children are tender, and the flocks and herds with young are with me. And if men should overdrive them, one day all the flock will die. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before his servant, and I will lead on softly according as the cattle that goeth before me, and the children be able to endure until I come unto my Lord, unto Seir. It's S-E hyphen apostrophe I-R. Seir. Let me read that again though. Let's think hard on worship and prayer and what is going on through Jacob's mind and the two brothers, as I've been mentioning, worship and prayer and love and appreciation and acceptance for the things that they have. Love and appreciation and acceptance for the things that they have. So number 14 again. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before his servant, and I will lead on softly according as the cattle that goeth before me, and the children be able to endure until I come unto my Lord, unto Seir. Now number 15. And Yeshua said, let me now leave with thee some of the folk that are with me. And he said, what needeth it? Let me find grace in the sight of my Lord. Let me find grace in the sight of my Lord. So he is saying, Lord, what can I give my brother? What can I give my brother? What is needed next in this mission of our livelihood as a family, as we bow, as we worship you? What's needed next? What can I give to my brothers and and Leah and Rachel and the children upon which they are taken care of? Let's see. Okay, number 16. So Yeshua returned that day on his way unto Seir. And Jacob journeyed to Succoth, and built him an house, and made booths for his cattle. Therefore the name of the place is called Succoth. S-U-C hyphen apostrophe C-O-T-H. Succoth. And Jacob came to Shalom, a city of Shechem, which is in the land of Canaan. When he came from Padanaham, and pitched his tent before the city. And he brought a parcel of field. Let me read that again. I'm fumbling up a little bit. I've had quite a week. But anyway. Alright, so let's see now. Number 19. And he brought a parcel of a field where he had spread his tent, at the hand of the children of Hamor, Shecham's father, for 100 pieces of money. And he eradicated there an altar and called it Elohi Israel. Eliho Israel. Elah, Elohi Israel. Elohi Israel. So we see that Elohi Israel comes from an altar created by Jacob and his proceeding to care for all that he has been blessed with, as he united with his brother. We see this. And then the children he separated with Leah and Rachel, and then the goats and the livestock and everything. We see that the Lord is with them in many different ways as far as love. They come together with love, Jacob and his brother. And his brother says, don't give me anything. Let me give to you. His brother says, don't give me anything. Let me give to you. Interesting concept on a relationship with Jesus. What would Jesus say? Doesn't that sound like something he would say? Don't give to me. Let me give to you love. Don't give to me. Let me give to you love. And then what do we say in return? We give to you anyway. We give to you anyway, right? Well, that is Genesis chapter 33 in the King James Bible. So, until next time, many blessings, my friends. Many blessings.